Hey guys, Angry Joe here, and I got my hands on Gemini Wars. Now this is a press build from Camo 101. This is a space combat game. It's an independent game, so I wanted to basically bring some attention to it. It's coming out here June 8th, and it's by a very small team of guys. Well, how small? It's basically 3 guys, 2 programmers, and 1 artist. And of course, a couple of freelancers did some work too, like some voiceovers and stuff. So that's how small the team was. And they got together because they were passionate about these kinds of games, just like me. You know that I love this space combat type stuff. The game comes out next month. We all know this month is, the month of Terra and Diablo 3, but June looks like it's shaping up to be the month of space combat games, which I'm really happy about. You've got some heavy hitters coming out like Sins of a Solar Empire, which this game is going up against. There's also another independent game called Endless Space, and then probably by then, Sword of the Stars 2 might be in a better condition, actually playable. So a lot of space combat games, 4X games, and just general sci-fi in the month of June. So, going up against these kinds of bigger releases, Sins of a Solar Empire in particular, what does Gemini bring to the table? Well, Gemini brings a single-player campaign with a story and a bunch of cutscenes. So let's check that out. Okay, so in the campaign, let's jump ahead like mission 6 here, just to sort of get some of the flavor and have more advanced ships there. And here's basically your galaxy screen and your main menu, sort of. You can go through some of these options. You could click Galaxy Map, and you'll get more information on the system that your campaign is currently in. And then you come up here and you can click Achievements, which is basically like your medals and your badges and stuff, things that you can do to earn that throughout the game. Then we've got GTN News. Haha. Which is basically like a news service, kind of telling you what's going on in the galaxy. And there's information on prototypes and stuff like that. And then, of course, before every mission, you got your mission briefing with a video. So there are plenty of cinematics in this game. So this is one of your mission briefing, basically telling you what the mission is all about. Not the best looking cinematics you've ever seen, obviously, but of course we're working with a really small development team here, so it gets the job done. And these visuals kind of are almost nostalgic for me, the way games used to look. So go ahead and skip ahead here and go ahead and load the mission. So you can see really quick load times. So you can see really beautiful backgrounds, pretty cool hyperspace jump effect here.
Admiral Roberts of the Alliance of Free Worlds.
It's looking really good so
Welcome to
far.
Pelatrix.
So in addition to the cutscenes, you'll also see that there are in-game video feeds, which are like chatter back and forth between the different admirals, captains, and things like that, which I always love. It reminds you of the greats like, Free Space 2 and some of them, like space combat shooters. Of course, this is an RTS, but it looks good in the system and it helps to convey the story. And so there's actually a story in this game. And I think it's a pretty good selling point, and it's in the trailer so far you've seen humans versus humans, but I've been given permission to show you off a little something new here from gameplay, so check this out.
Admiral, please get out of there. We can't afford to lose you. Please join us in Aelia Field. The Alliance needs you.
I'm not a coward. I won't leave my men fighting alone. The moment we start running away,
Please, Admiral, reconsider your position. Your forces are severely outnumbered. You can't possibly win, but you can help us win this war. Join us in Aelia Field, and we'll regroup and reinforce our position.
I love this music during this moment.
I know. You're right. Very well. I'm on my way.
And now we have these 2 brave captains covering their admiral's retreat. They know they're doomed, going up against a superior force with better technology and way more numbers. It's just brings a tear to my eye. Reminds me of Babylon 5, that fight between the humans and the Minbari. I love moments like these. Yes, you've seen it right. There are alien forces in this game that you can fight against, so there's more than just two factions. Not only will you be fighting against the Alliance, but you'll also be fighting against this mysterious alien force with, motives that you don't know. And that's one of the selling points of this game as it goes up against other space combat type games. Its main competitors probably being Sins of a Solar Empire and Sword of the Stars 2. But that's more of a 4X Empire management game, and you and I both know what happened to that launch. If you don't, my review is coming soon for that. So it's a little bit closer to Sins of a Solar Empire because they both use sort of the same interface. You can see how ships jump back and forth between the systems. That's a system that Sins pioneered. It works really, really well. Helps you manage things, so it's well done here, and they borrow it. So basically the way I look at this is it's sort of like a Sins of a Solar Empire with an actual single-player campaign with plenty of cinematics and things like that. Now, there is multiplayer and skirmish modes that are planned as free updates later on. The team is actually working on them, but they didn't include it for release because it's not 100% yet. So they'll release the game, and then they'll release the multiplayer and skirmish updates as free updates. So this is Gemini Wars. It's a space RTS game. It's most like, if you're looking for a game that's most like out there, it's probably Sins of a Solar Empire. So fans of that game might want to check out this game to see if they like it. It's so far in this build, things look really good. Things actually work. The AI is intelligent. Your ships are smart and they move on their own. There does need to be some improvements made sort of to the battle camera. I wish that you can manipulate the camera a little bit more instead of it being fixed. Because when you're zooming in on the ships and in the action, it's a little bit difficult to kind of get the view that you want. But other than that, it's looking really good. I'm a little surprised by a game that was basically made by 3 or 4 guys and a couple of freelancers. So this is definitely one that I wanted to shed some light on, share with you guys, and let you guys know about it. So it's coming out June 8th, and I think you get 10% off if you pre-order it before June 8th. So check it out, see if you like it. Check out their website. There's more updates and information on the game there. So after that opening, if you want to see a little bit more of the gameplay, I'm going to go back and play the second mission. So you can stay for that. You can find that on my website. If not, then make sure this game is on your radar. I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show.